Over the next 24 hours, we are trading in the sights and sounds of Porto.
Oh, really?
To live in this tiny home nestled on a family-owned farm in Portugal's magical countryside. We'd love to tell you that everything went according to plan, but well, we were lost for a moment.
So glad we have insurance.
What?
Nonetheless, we were blown away.
I just love all the birds chirping here.
And did not want to turn in the keys for this amazing pod home. Don't miss the full tour, as well as why we are almost certainly returning in the future.
What the?
This is make it wide. Oh my god. So yeah, I think he lives next door.
Yeah, I think so. There's some uppers.
Oh. Wow. Gosh.
This is so cool.
This is so cute. It smells so good.
It does. It smells like a cabin.
Yeah, it literally smells like this wood.
So this wood that is used, the inspiration for this whole house came from North Scotland, but it's meant to weather really cold temperatures. So if you go and do a sauna where you like sit and purposefully sweat, like this is the same type of wood. And it has a very strong effect. Like it's very cool outside, but in here, it's so warm.
It's really warm. Look at that. Okay, got a little breeze through here.
Does it feel better?
It does. You
Good.
can like already feel it. Oh, they left us water. And look, we have an espresso machine.
I love espresso machines. That's one of my favorite things about Europe, actually.
Okay, the lighting's pretty terrible, so we're gonna give a full tour of our little tiny home, which you can practically see all of tomorrow morning. We're gonna cook up a little dinner, though. We have been eating nothing but fast food since we've gotten to Portugal, so a nice home-cooked meal sounds perfect. We gotta find a market and see if we can cook. We have a barbecue. That's all we have, actually.
No, there's a little,
Hot plate thing?
yeah.
We're taking a small hike into town. I don't know how long that takes or how big this hike is, but there is a small trail that we're gonna follow.
It's not on Google Maps, so.
Yeah, I don't see much that way. We're trying to get up there somewhere, I believe. So it definitely looks like there's gonna be a fair amount of uphill.
Look at this like moss growing on this rock wall. It's so like fuzzy. Hopefully it's not poisonous.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these pretty flowers. Okay, which way?
I don't know. There's a gas station.
I think that's someone's house.
Oh yeah, this is definitely someone's house. Maybe down this way. This looks like a walkway. Oh yeah, there we go. Just right back in the alley.
I think we're just gonna keep going this way. I can't see the end of that tunnel and that freaks me out. Oh, we have a road.
Freedom, baby.
Okay, we found town. It's quiet here. I think we found a market to grab dinner at.
Alright, what do you want to make?
Okay, we got everything. We're walking home. Fortunately, it's only downhill now.
That's okay. Hello.
Luna, Luna, Luna.
That sounds promising.
So we want to spend a lot of time outside here. What's left of the day, it's actually getting pretty late and chilly finally. So we're basically taking the Airbnb on the inside and just putting it all outside. And we'll take it in later. They're so nice.
I know.
But our Airbnb host just brought us over a bottle of wine, which was totally unexpected. And it's got like this little sustainability sticker. They're trying to work and build a life on this farm that is sustainable. They're not using any pesticides or chemicals or anything like that. They have this wine from another sustainable company to keep as much as possible sustainable here. That's extra effort to get wine for your guests from a sustainable winery.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Being skilled at grilling is an essential part of becoming an outdoor chef.
Cooking over.
I don't know how to use a charcoal grill. I've only ever used gas grills.
Okay, we are losing light quickly, so prepping everything. I'm gonna prep the chicken. We're doing like a peri-peri. It's like a Portuguese spice that's really popular here. Peri-peri chicken is like grilled chicken with the spice on it. Do as the Portuguese do. Also got some peri-peri sauce. And from what I read online, it's super easy. Chicken breasts, olive oil, peri-peri spices. All right, we're gonna let that sit until we are ready.
Oh, I may have placed them in a terrible spot. I got it. Oh, that's a bad idea. Come on. Alright, I got it finally. Crossing my fingers. I honestly have no idea if this is working or not, but I'm gonna give it like 10 to 15 minutes and just see if those little igniter things are burned out. Because they said don't cook food when those are on the grill. Sagres. This is our first Portugal beer.
Cheers.
Cheers, Portugal.
Portugal. Ooh, I like it.
Oh, it's really good.
Super like light, but kind of like not just watery.
Flavorful, but
Yeah.
light. Pressure's on Coors Light.
Look at this thing.
That is enormous.
A hunk of cheese for like $6. It's really soft, but it's good. It tastes like something close to like Swiss, you know, just soft. Not so soft you could spread it, but the outside's good too.
Will you just be eating it like an apple, or are you gonna cut some up for us?
I'm gonna cut some up. So this is chorizo. This is chorizo.
Is Luna? Luna here? Does Luna smell the... Hi, Luna. Luna, you want some food?
Luna.
She's gone. Bye, Luna. Luna has not yet warmed up to us, but she's a super sweet dog, and her nose already caught wind of all of the meat and stuff that we are bringing out right now. It's pretty hilarious.
What?
Yeah, it's completely out. It smells terrible though. It smells like lighter fluid. I think maybe I was supposed to leave the top off. I thought you closed it. Guess I don't know what I'm doing after all.
What you doing, babe?
Round 2. Oh boy. Look at this. Look at my hands. I feel like those would be the hands of like a successful grill master. I don't know if that's like promise or I'm getting closer, or if those are just gonna go out in like 3 seconds. It's already out.
A few minutes later.
You know this is gonna work because you're on it now.
It was all you.
We both know that's not true. See, that's how they're supposed to look. Feel that like char? That's how they're all supposed to get. Okay, you got good stuff going on down there. Where should we put them next?
Are you supposed to use all of it?
No. Should I just throw it in there?
Whoa.
What was that?
I think it. I don't know what just happened. This is my only jacket and only pants. I'm gonna smell like smoke the rest of the week.
So, not surprisingly, once Alicia got involved and had the patience to actually tend to the fire, we have fire and a very hot grill that's probably gonna cook these 2 tiny pieces of chicken in like 30 seconds. Yeah, the grilling didn't really work out. It was a little pink inside, so we're just putting the final touches on. Beautiful meal.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, love.
Looks like you could use it.
Yeah, I think so. So early for me.
It's so early. It is early morning.
We've been living in this adorable tiny home for a little less than 24 hours, so now it's time for the full tour.
Where'd you go?
Ooh, mystery. For a tiny home, there's surprisingly enough space for all of our stuff. There's a shelf up here, a coat rack, and another coat rack, which is nice because normally our jackets just end up on the ground. A lot of times a couch can be an afterthought in an Airbnb, but this one is surprisingly comfortable and we used it to watch an entire Netflix movie last night. P.S. Far Away on Netflix, super cute movie.
I've also been trying to meditate every single day, and I meditated on that couch before bed, and I woke up about 2 hours later. in a seated position. So it's very comfortable.
It's also a futon, so it kind of rolls out into extra space for another person or dog. Since this pod house retains heat so well, they actually put in an AC unit to cool it off during the daytime, and then there is a heater that you can use during the nighttime as well. There is a TV in here, which we didn't think we would want to use, but snuggling up on the couch with like the cozy lighting and the wood framing, we just watched like a fun rom-com movie. I loved it. They have Netflix provided as well. They have a table that starts out for like 2 people, but actually expands, so it's a little bit bigger. We used it for pretty much everything. We used it to prep our food last night, to eat dinner last night, to work a little bit. So it's kind of a multi-use table since this is a tiny home. This kitchenette doesn't look like much, but it actually has a lot more usability than I thought when we first came in. There's a full toaster oven back here, and there's a 2-burner hot plate here with tons of pots and pans, forks and knives, bowls and plates, wine glasses, very important when you're in Portugal. So it has everything you need, plus running water, and the water is from the well on property, and it is delicious. There's also an espresso machine, which makes Nate very happy, and me happy, because he makes me coffee faster. And there's a small fridge and freezer. Tucked into this cute little nook back here. I thought I was gonna be a little claustrophobic, but the ceilings are so high, I didn't notice at all. And the bed is a little hard, just like we like it, so we slept great last night. Plus they put up some like LED lights. And the second half of this back area is actually a full bathroom with a sink, shower, and toilet that flushes. It's so impressive to me that this is all in a tiny home, and it's all off the grid. Oh, also, the towels here, I don't think they've ever been used before, and they are like pillows. Oh my god, they're so soft. They're huge! Look at this! I could do one of those things where they like drop it and then you're gone and it scares the dog. Did it work?
No.
Was I still in the shot?
Yeah, totally.
Dang it. Okay.
This is the first time we've been in a tiny home since our van trip in 2021 in Italy, and it really made me miss it. And while we only stayed one night, it would be perfect for like a weekend getaway. If you're just looking to unplug, this is where I would come, even though the internet's like blazing fast. The owner of the Airbnb lives just next door here with his family. By the end of the year, there will be more pods like the one we stayed in. And the reason they can build them up so quickly is because they're prefabricated. They ship these entire pods and you just build them. Not that that's easy, but it makes it quicker for sure. There will also be a community pool, which to my understanding will be a very nice treat come summertime.
Since this Airbnb is super sustainable, they have all the like divided trash cans. Plastic, metal, paper, glass, I think just regular trash. Okay. Hopefully I did okay.
Bye, Luna. Bye, Luna. Bye.
One of the funny things about this property is that it's actually located on an old Roman road from like 1,000 years ago. So they haven't been able to like renovate it to make it less bumpy. So this part's extremely bumpy and extremely old, so it's been helping me through it.
Gustavo is very connected with the community here, and he's working to get this entrance patched up and more smooth for cars to come in. And then the last thing, he's got some really cool updates. Think animals, chickens, goats, sheep. I think we're gonna have to come back here at some point because it sounds too good to miss or to pass up on. Try not to walk in front of that.
In front of what?
The camera recording us doing this.
Cool as ice, baby. Okay.
You yawning?
Yeah, I'm so tired. A lot of uphill.
Is that good?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna do that again now. That was unnecessary. Hello? Yeah, there you go. Hi. It's like, what do you want? I'm eating. What are you doing? Why are you so mad? I feel like he's gonna charge me.